Ago, just after the End Bad Governance, or should we say End Hunger protest started in Nigeria, we heard the governor announce that 20 trucks of rice has been sent to each one of these 36 states. Till today, in fact, till tomorrow, we have not heard from all of these governors about the sharing formula or even sharing the 20 trucks of rice received by the governors. It has always been a custom for these governors to collect palliative from federal government and just keep it to themselves, or better still, share amongst their political party members or even within their family. Some will even repackage it and give it out as souvenir when they are having a birthday celebration or a wedding ceremony. It's that bad. You guys remember during the COVID-19 era, where the federal government sent palliatives down to the states, to distribute to the citizens of the state as relief materials. Most of these governors also did the same thing with the palliative. They hid this palliative in warehouses. People had to go and start searching for warehouses where this food are kept. Mind you, people were hungry, people were starving, and these governors still refused to share. Not until people went out on the street to start looking for warehouses where these palliatives were kept. And then they started looting this palliative. It's so sad. You are welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're welcome. Like this video, subscribe, leave your opinions also in the comment section below. How Governor Obaseki repackaged Tinubu's 20 trucks of rice with his name. Niger Delta Minister Momoh, Nigerian's Minister of Niger Delta Development, Abubakar Momoh, has accused Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki of rebranding all the relief items sent by President Bola Tinubu's government into his name. On Wednesday morning, the minister appeared in a broadcast on Channels TV, which was monitored by Newsroom Nigeria, and addressed the circulating claims that President Tinubu had failed to deliver on his promise to distribute 20 trucks of rice to some states, including Edo State. The minister denied this claim, saying that any state government insisting he had not received its share of the relief items was lying. The Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government recently announced that it had distributed 20 trucks of rice to each state in the country in a bid to cushion the effects of food inflation and rising general inflation. The development has, however, stirred controversies, and two states, Edo and Adamawa, coming out to deny that they received such rice. The position was circulated by the Deputy Director of Media of a campaign organization of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the September 21 governorship election in the state, Reverend Olu Martins. The Edo State government did not receive any rice from the federal government or Aliko Dangote Foundation. Mind you, Mr. President did not mention in his speech on Sunday that rice was given to any of the states. It may be that it is still in the offing, because if he sends 20 trucks of rice to Edo State, which ministry did it go through? Which ministry or agency received it in Edo State? He said these in reaction to reported claims of Adams Oshiomhole that the state government received rice from the federal government. Reacting to the claims, the Niger Delta minister said the state governors were not being fair to President Bola Tinubu. He said, "I think any governor that says that he has not received 20 trucks of rice is not being fair. In the case of Edo State that you just mentioned, look at what happened. You see on social media and television how people went into warehouses, broke into warehouses, and brought out these foods. The Edo governor, for instance, got his own, and I can say in clarity that there are some state governors who, of course, engineered this process. Even the governor of Edo State, you have just mentioned recently when the protest started, he was the one that organized people at King Square and addressed them. And at the end of the day, what did he say? He said, I want to carry your message to the federal government in Abuja. We expect such a governor to address the problems in Edo State. How many roads has he been able to tar? How many erosions problems has he been able to solve? But rather, what it does is that if the government brings relief like this, he repackages them and puts his name. We saw what happened during COVID, and that is something that is happening today. We have seen so many governors distributing relief materials, both rice and fertilizers. For instance, I watched the Bayelsa State governor directing that no person in government should get any dime from this rice. And the same thing on other states that I watched on TV, telling them the same thing. But in the case of Edo State, there is nothing like that. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section. What do you all think about this? Did the federal government actually send 20 trucks of rice to Edo State? Or is it that Edo State received the rice and then actually repackaged it in his own name? Because we've seen this happen. This is not the first time this is happening. Most of these governors get relief materials from the federal level, and then they repackage it and start using it for campaign. When the time for campaign reach, they will start using the rice to distribute to people. People will then think that the rice is coming from them, or some people will even resell the rice. Rice that have been written not for sale will then become for sale. They will start selling it at the market value. Then who are we deceiving? And later we'll say it's Tinubu. Tinubu is the cause of all our problems. Meanwhile, all of these corrupt politicians as well are also the root cause of the problems we are facing in this country. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. John says, come to Plateau State and see how the governor always rebrand everything from President Tinubu in his name. Moreover, the Plateau people have not even seen the 20 trucks of rice. Another person by the name Okoro Monday says, by the way, if the federal government has lied, why not state governor comes out open and make an open statement? Best explain why the hell are they talking about? Best explain what the hell they are talking about, or admitted to some certain truths about the relief for rice. Lastly, let's take a comment from Ibrahim. Look at this one they call Minister of what again? Edo State government has given out rice even before your so-called federal government even think of doing so. Please tell us another lie. Maybe we might believe you. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.